Happy Catter Day, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for another Pounds for Purrs workout, and today was squat and bench press. So adding a rep from the last workout, so that means 1 triple and then 4 doubles. Now for squat, I had one goal in mind, and that was just to ensure depth, and I'll be honest, I liked today's squats. I didn't want to go for really any pausing, didn't really care to, wasn't trying to. I just wanted to make sure that my squat form was good, and just to make sure that I'm getting as low as I want to, and I did that. I accomplished that. So starting next workout, if all goes well and starts off the same way, I'll probably start to incorporate a bit of a pause at the bottom. But today, again, just really wanted to make sure I got low enough, or as low as I can, and now I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty locked in with what I have to do and how to prevent it from being cut short at all. So we'll see what happens in the future, but for today I'm happy. I accomplished my goal. I set it out just to make sure that I was getting below parallel, and I did that. Every single rep is looking pretty good, and every single rep is below parallel. That was, I wouldn't even call that a pause. That was just barely even just a bit of a stoppage. So next time I'm going to see if I can pause it. Maybe the first triple, maybe I'll do the first triple the same way that I did this time, and then maybe start with the second triple and try to pause it, or at the very least maybe the doubles. So I'll take that as it comes. And then for my lower body accessory, what I did was a good morning, and really that I found that to be a great squat accessory movement. And I went light. I purposely did that. I knew I wasn't going to push it heavy, so I did keep it pretty conservative. I went from 185 to 195 to 205 for sets of 10, and I know I could have either added another set or two, or just made bigger jumps, but I kept it conservative. I made sure that I was doing the stiff-legged version of it, and that I was pretty much completely bent over from the hip hinge. So I was good on form. I did keep it relatively light. I've done sets of 10 with 225 before, so I kind of cut a little short, but that's okay. Alright, bench press. First thing that I noticed when I went over to the bench was the barbell that was there, and it was a really thick barbell. Like, I couldn't even get my hand around the whole bar. It was that thick. So it made it interesting to bench. It definitely made a difference, and I wonder if it's the same weight. It might be, but it felt heavier. It felt significantly. Even my warm-up set with 225 felt heavier than it normally does. So I might check that out next time. I might look for the bar and just kind of see if there is any kind of difference, but in terms of weight, but at the very least the diameter of the bar is much wider. So again, I couldn't even get my hands around it, so it took a little bit out of me. So it made these sets a little bit tougher. I wasn't pausing nearly as long as I did last time, but as the sets progress, you'll see me be able to pause a little bit longer, and I think by the time I got to my third and fourth double, like, those are closer to where I would really like to be able to do these sets. So and on a side note, a little tangent, you'll notice these setups are a little bit pulled back. You see a little bit more in the picture, and it turns out that the app that I use for recording these videos starts pushed in a little bit, so it's already zoomed in to a degree. And so I didn't know that until the last workout, where I found out that if I were to double tap and pull back, it actually goes out to a wider angle. So I'll be doing that from now on for sure, just because then I can get a lot more in the picture, and even with close distances. So let's see. Oh right, and my upper body accessory was weighted dips, and I wanted to push it harder than last time, because last time it went really well and I made 5-pound jumps. Today I went in with the intention of doing sets of 5 with 90, 100, and 110, but 110 didn't feel all that difficult, so I went to 120, and then I'd always had a goal of going to 135, so instead of going to 130, I went to 135, got 5 with that. It got pretty tough towards the end. The last rep or two were tough, and I decided to get a little bit courageous and went to 145, but I stopped at 4 reps. I couldn't get the 5th one, but I'm happy. That's a new record. Alright guys, thank you so much, and remember, adopt, don't chop.